used to stand. I watch the embers scatter like the promises we planned. Your coat draped by the doorway still smells faintly of the rain. I count the small omissions that became a quiet pain. The radio plays softly and it hums a tune we knew. I fold the evening into patience, practice what is true. There's salt upon the sill where winter met the pain. I keep the gentle fragments, learn to hold them through the chain.
I've learned the way forgiveness hides inside a flame. If mercy asks for tending, let my tending stake its claim.
If healing needs a ritual, teach my hands the art. If love is in the small returns, then let the work restart. Anchor in ashes, hold the weight and let it go. Keep the harbor steady while the embers faintly glow. Oh, love was fire fickle, left the skyline thin and stark. We'll learn to moor the vessel, find the harbor in the dark. Anchor in ashes, give the steady and the small. Teach the quiet mornings when the evening starts to fall. Love was once a bonfire, now it's coals beneath the cold. We'll learn to keep the warmth, piece by patient piece in hope.
I sweep the porch at sunrise, where our silhouettes once met. I trace the tiny footprints that my conscience can't forget. A letter folded twice still sleeps inside my coat. I practice softer sentences because I need them, and I'll quote.
The harbor keeps a whistle for the vessels that return. I learned to read the weather and the ways the seasons turn. My hands are slow and steady now, they practice coming home. I carry little kindnesses to carve a gentle dome.
I kept my stubborn silence like a stone against the tide. Now I trade the weight for actions that bring comfort to your side.
If trust is built in mornings, let my mornings prove the part. If love is in the tending, let me show you from the start. Anchor in ashes, steady what the night has thrown. Bring the fragile fragments back and shape them into home. Love was sudden, tender, scattered in the breeze. We'll learn to tend the embers with the patience of degrees. Anchor in ashes, let the morning show the care. All the small restorations answer when you're there. Love was tossed and brittle, now it learns to be the whole. We'll anchor to the steady and warm each tender fold. The kettle warms the silence where the rooftop meets the sky.
I bring the cups and listen to the places we went dry.
Your footsteps in the hallway sound like lessons in repair.
I practice gentle movements and I place them in the air.
The mantle keeps the ledger of the nights we let slip by. I smooth the battered pages and I vow to multiply. We fold the ashes gently into soil and seed and sow. I anchor down my promise and I let the morning grow. Pre-left the quiet favors to be buried in the rush.
We hid the smaller courtesies inside the louder hush.
We'll practice daily chapters, calls, returns, the steady deeds. We'll anchor down the healing flare. If patience is a ledger, let my entries show the days. Small acts and open windows, gentleness that stays.
I'll warm the cups and fold the shawls the way I used to not.
I'll learn to stitch the curtains and fulfill what I forgot.
If love is in the practice, let my practice be the proof.
I'll tend the daily rituals and anchor up the roof. I carry louder reasons like a shield around my name.
I mistook my silence for strength and let the embers flame.
If apology is labor, then I'll do the small in part.
I'll carry in the groceries,
Mend the hinge and start. I'll trade the sweeping gestures for the steady ping of chores. Bring you back the tenderness I left outside your door.
if trust returns by walking,
Then I'll walk the measured mile. If love survives impatience, I'll learn to stay a while. How do we hold the embers when the night keeps blowing cold?
cup your hands around the coals, add the oil of action's bowl.
How do you anchor when the waters keep us shake?
Drop your line and steady down and let the quiet make.
How do we start the mornings after all the long goodbyes?
Begin with one small greeting,
Meet each other's eyes. How do we learn to stay when footsteps want to roam?
build a harbor in the morning.
Practice being home. I kept the tiny yard.